Welcome back to another model home tour. You're on our channel, Everything Jax Real Estate, and on our channel we do many different videos throughout the city of Jacksonville and surrounding areas, such as model home tours, feature listing tours, market updates. And in this video, with this model home tour, we are actually in the Newbrook community built by Toll Brothers, located here in Silverleaf in St. Johns County. This specific floor plan is the Julington, and for the Julington, it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath floor plan. It's just under 3,400 square feet. It also has a 3-car garage. Only shows 2, but that's because it's a tandem, so one of them actually goes further back on the inside. This floor plan starts in the low 800s, and it goes up from there. And this specific model actually has the bonus, so it's actually probably closer to about 3,700 to 3,800 square feet compared to the base model. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you're notified I post more content like this in the future. And also, make sure you stay till the end because we will be going over the different builder incentives that Toll Brothers is currently offering here in Newbrook, which is a gated community as well here in Silverleaf. And as always, while we're walking through the video, if you see anything you have questions on or see anything you like, feel free to drop a comment below and we'll make sure to get any questions answered on this model home tour or any others that you may see as well on our channel. All right, now let's go and check out the Julington. All right, let's check out this Julington. So this is actually a part of their River Bridge collection, and this specific style they did was the modern coastal for the exterior as far as the look of it. So when we come up here, the first thing you're gonna notice with the Julington is that it gives you a very big open front porch when you first come in. So obviously you can see here they have the seating. You have that ability to be able to hang out, on a cooler day. You get a nice breeze, like right now, I'm in here, a nice little breeze is going on. So it's not as hot as you would think, despite us being currently in the midst of that spring to summer window. Now, when we first come in, you're gonna see they have the single door. There's probably a good chance that they have that ability. You could do French doors as well, but they currently, with this model, did a single large open door, with 8-foot doors. And when you come into this home, the first thing you're gonna notice is it's very open. So really tall ceilings. The standard for this home is 10-foot ceilings throughout. But when you first come in with this space, you actually have probably about 20-foot ceilings for this great room. So really just feels very big, very open, but still inviting despite how big it is. And as you can see, they did a lot of wood accents on the walls. The stairwell going up is all wood. They did the open metal railing. So definitely they loaded this one up with a lot of great upgrades. And the first thing we're gonna do before we get too far into this house is we're gonna actually look at the first bedroom. Now this bedroom is great if you wanted to, if you have a mother-in-law or if you have family who are staying and they need to have their own bathroom. And what this is this gives you that ability to give them their own space at the house. So you have this really good size first bedroom off the front with lots of good natural light in here. They did do some nice, again, wood inlays in here just to try to spruce it up some. And again, you will notice too with a lot of the trim in this home, they went that craftsman style trim. So what that means with the craftsman style trim, as we look up here to show it, is that they did all this on site. None of this is prefab, pre-constructed. All of the trim here was done on site for this home. Now, before we go in the bathroom, we will look here at this closet. So this is our first walk-in closet. And what's really cool with this floor plan as we walk through it is you're gonna notice every single bedroom has a walk-in closet. This one, as mentioned, also has the shower in it as well, has that bathroom. So it's almost like a mini master. Does have the single vanity, does have some toilet, you have your shower in here. They did a really nice pattern. They did just the vertical subway tile on the sides, but then they contrasted it with more of a different pattern here, different tile choice with more of that herringbone style or design with it. So all in all, very clean, very elegant. And I love the fact that they went to the ceiling because that just makes it just look that much more high end and that much more finished when you go to the ceiling. All that to be said, one thing that they could have maybe done a better job of was adding some sort of additional storage space for soaps and shampoos. We do see that a lot of times, even with other Toll Brothers models. This one, at least for this bathroom, they just chose not to do that with it. But you could do it as an upgrade with Toll Brothers. So then as we continue to move on along, I do want to highlight the flooring that they used in this house. This is a wood flooring, kind of like a little bit of a darker color, like it's not your lighter wood color, it almost has some grays in it, but really does give you a nice warm feel when you're in the house. And it does go with a lot of the darker color choices that Toll Brothers used for this specific model. Whereas some models, they go with more of a coastal look. This is probably more of what I would consider more of that modern look that they did with this specific one. So coming on in to this side of the house, you do have your half bath for guests, which is really great so they don't have to go into any of the other bathrooms. You know, the master bathroom, the mini master bathroom are upstairs. So it's great to have that half bath down there. And then we also have next to our garage, like I said, it's a 3-car tandem garage. We have additional storage here for a coat closet, which they also did the sliders with it as well, rather than bifolds. Just gives it a more finished feel, you know, higher end feel. But we also have our laundry room here. So the laundry room, we have our AC in here for the first floor, but we also have our washer dryer and sink in the laundry room, which because the model, they also did all of the additional cabinetry, which you can do for an upgrade with them. They even did a nice quartz countertop in here, so you can take your stuff out of the dryer, you can fold it here in the laundry room, and then you can bring it to, you know, whichever room it needs to go to in the house. From there, we're gonna head back to the main living space, and we're gonna check out the dedicated office. So this dedicated office, it's great because you can make it another bedroom if you needed it, but if you need that at-home office because you're working from home, this is a great large office space to use for that reason. Lots of natural light. Again, you get those high 10-foot ceilings. They continued the wood in here as well. You have all the recessed lighting. They do have a chandelier in here, but this is most likely braced if you want to do a ceiling fan as well. With it being the model, they did also include a lot of custom cabinetry behind for additional storage. So really very well thought out, well designed space for a professional who needs a dedicated office at home, who needs to be kind of away from everyone while they're working. Obviously, now we're moving on to the living room. We do have our stairwell, which we'll get to eventually, up to go upstairs. We do have a coat closet right off of the main space as well. They do, Toll Brothers, what they do a lot of times with these closets, you see it has that glass door. They do that just to be able to show what's in it, but a lot of times they'll replace that with a standard door when the home does sell. But all that to be said, we are now in our kitchen. So first thing you'll notice with the kitchen, it has that quartz waterfall effect with the countertops. They did the really thick quartz, which really gives it a very high-end look. And then they also did all, you know, higher end appliances here. Overall, you know, you have that big fridge. You do have your oven microwave combo, which they are still working on getting the microwave in to match. Tons of cabinet space. You know, tons of cabinet space. You know, they have a lot of just the normal solid doors. It's all soft close. They do have a couple glass doors to be able to highlight, you know, some different items. Up top, they did all, you know, floor to ceiling almost with cabinets. You know, really, really nice clean backsplash. And like I said, all soft close here as well. So again, never have to worry about slamming doors, whether it's on purpose or on accident. And off of here as well, you have your oversized pantry, which again, they continued it with additional cabinetry in here. Most likely it's the model, but you could do with them as well while building. And again, all soft close here as well. So really good size space for anything you would need for your house when it comes to pantry space. And then moving right along, again, we have our dishwasher. We do have our stove, or our, you know, stove / range here as well. So you actually get the stove here as well as the stove on the wall. But this one over here, obviously it's gas. You know, we are in a gas community with Silverleaf, so not too uncommon to see that. And with it being gas, you know, that's a very nice touch because you don't have, you know, it's about 50-50 for neighborhoods in St. Johns County that have it. And most of the new ones do, but some of the old ones don't. So again, all soft close, you know, you still have those quartz countertops. And it leads you to your eat-in dining room space over here, because with this house, they don't really have a true dedicated dining room. So this is what you would use as your dining room, which is still plenty big enough. In this case, they have a circular table. It does seat 6. but you could easily do a square table as well, and you could probably seat 8, maybe even 10, depending on the size of the table and how many chairs are with it. But overall, it's still a really good size dining space for this specific floor plan, which is, like I said, very open. Now, in the living room, they really went with a very luxurious design with it, very minimalistic in some regards. And so you have your very clean tile fireplace. They did do the mantle here. You do have your gas fireplace here as well. So again, if you want to have a little bit of heat from the fire, you can. Obviously, it has the different colors with it as well, so that's kind of nice. They have the built-ins here, and the built-ins match the same color as the wood inlay on the tray ceiling. Now, with the tray ceiling, they did also do crown molding with it, so really just to kind of complete the look up there. And as you can also probably see in the video, they have the recessed lighting. You have the chandelier, which again is probably braced for a ceiling fan if you wanted it, but they also have the surround sound in here to really just complete the living room and everything you would need in it. Now, before we get to the master bathroom, we're actually going to go upstairs. Now, upstairs, again, first thing you're going to notice is we have the wood floors with the open railing, as I mentioned previously. And it's just, again, it's a very clean look the way they did it. The wood color on the railing and floor and steps don't match the first floor, but it's kind of nice because it kind of separates the space and gives you a different feel as you're coming upstairs. Now, upstairs, we do have, still higher ceilings. They did do all crown molding throughout up here. And actually, one cool aspect with it too is that because they did the split floor plan, or not split floor, because they did the bonus with this, we actually have the 2 bedrooms and bathroom off to one side, and then we have our bonus room, which could also double as another bedroom, on the other side. So this bonus room, it's a great size space. Obviously, you can use it for many different things. Has plenty of natural light. And with this bonus room, it really makes the home closer to 3,800 square feet, most likely. And so again, plenty of space for you and your family as far as that's concerned. Then we're going to come across and we're going to check out the front porch on the second story. So again, nice space up here as well. Just to have another entertaining space. It could be a space for the kids to be able to hang out on, separate from where you would be as, maybe if you have friends over and they have friends over. But all in all, it's a great space just to be able to relax. As you can tell, this is a brand new community, so they are building currently in here. So right now with this model, there's no homes across, but down the road, there will be. But all in all, really nice, clean space out here. And then from there, we are going to check out our other 2 bedrooms upstairs. So bedroom number 1 upstairs, number 2 of this model home tour. This one, very nice look to it. They want some darker color choices. They do have the shiplap on the wall. So all in all, it definitely has a lot going for it in a positive direction. And like I mentioned previously, you do have the walk-in closet with this one, just like you did on the first floor. And then from the first bedroom upstairs, we have our second full bath, which is also our first full bath upstairs. Now this full bathroom up here, we do have a double vanity. We actually, also with the double vanity, we also have our shower tub combo, which they actually went some darker choices in here, but they did at least do this tile up to the ceiling. And what's nice too is it's separated from the double vanity, so that way, again, if you have 2 kids and one is getting ready in the shower, the other one, can close the door if they're, having to use the sink. And then from there, we have our second bedroom upstairs, 3rd overall. Again, plenty of natural light, really good sized space, nice tall ceilings. And as mentioned previously, also has the walk-in closet, just like the other ones did. And they're pretty good sized walk-in closets as well for the space. So you can always add some custom cabinetry with it as well if you needed to. In this case, they didn't do it with this specific space, but you could. to get some additional storage. And moving right along, we are going to go and check out the primary bedroom. So let me close this door real quick. So we're gonna head on downstairs. All right, so now we're gonna check out the primary bedroom. So the primary bedroom is off of the living room, as previously mentioned. And what you're gonna see when you first come in here is it's very big. You know, it's a very good sized space. You know, you have room for the dresser, you have multiple end tables, you have the king size bed, you have the sitting lounge area in front of the bed to put your shoes on, wherever the case may be. So it's a really good sized space. You have the windows up the back, you have the windows up the side, so tons of natural light. And with this primary bedroom, what they also did is they did the tray ceiling with the crown molding with the wood inlay, but you also do have it also ready to go for surround sound speakers. So really everything you could want in the space, Toll Brothers did. And what that means too is, obviously it's the model home, only one person can buy the model home, but if you love this floor plan and you want to do a lot of the same kind of stuff, you can, because again, as they're showing, it can be done. So from the primary bedroom, we're now going to head into the primary bathroom. So this bathroom, it's going to be our third full bathroom, fourth bathroom overall, including the half bath. And with this bathroom, it has the double vanity, tons of cabinet space with it. Even has a little, little pull-out area to do your makeup or whatnot. You do have your water closet off of it as well. And what they did, which was nice, is they gave you a nice big soaker tub separate from the shower. And with the shower, it's definitely a very large, very good sized shower. And with this shower, different than the other bathroom I had mentioned, they did do the little inserts for your shampoos, your soaps, toiletries, stuff like that. They also have the benches, so if you want to sit down, you can. You know, it also, you have multiple heads, so you have the two typical heads, but you also have the two rain heads, so you can really, get as much water as you need flowing into this bathroom. Whether if you like it cold or hot, you can do whatever you want with this, many heads. So really good size primary bathroom shower. And then as far as for the closet, they did do a lot of custom cabinetry in here as well. It is a well-sized closet for this size of house, for this price point of house. And having all this custom cabinetry is huge because it just really finishes the look of the home. You even have a little pull-out mirror here. So even like this part is kind of cool, and you can actually angle it, and put it back in when you're done. So they really thought of a lot of things with this one. But in the comment section below, let me know your comments. Let me know what you think about this primary closet, primary bathroom, bedroom. Is it what you thought it would be for a house that starts in the low 800s, or would you thought it'd be, more? So now we're gonna check out the backyard. The backyard is really gonna be one of the big focal points with this model home. And with the backyard, what you're gonna see right away is they really did a lot with it. And so ultimately you have your back porch area that is under roof. So that way you don't have to worry about if it's raining that you can't use the area at all. But what's also really cool is with these sliding glass doors, they actually go all the way in, which really opens up the space to the rest of the house. So you get such a really nice open area, really ties in the inside and the outside. So if you're entertaining a lot of guests, you have that ability to be able to, open up the area and have it all kind of connected for people to enjoy. Now for this back porch area, they do have it already pre-plumbed and ready to go with gas as well if you want to do an outdoor kitchen here. But the reason they didn't do that is because you'll see over here they did the outdoor kitchen on the outside. But overall, this backyard, it's beautiful. In all honesty, they really went above and beyond with this yard. So they did the turf for the grass, so it's really almost no landscaping, almost minimal yard work ever needed. You have your all Coyote appliances out here. So you have your grill, you have your mini fridge, you have your trash, really everything you would want out here. The pool, there's a lot I can say about the pool, but all you really need to know is this pool is amazing. You know, they do a darker pebble finish for the Marcite, and it really just ties in with the theme of the house, which is a very modern, you know, warm, darker feel for the home. They have the waterfall effect on both sides. They have the hot tub in the middle. You have this nice area up here that you can really add some pool furniture. You can add some seating up here. So you have a lot of things you can do with this space. But like I said, the one you don't have to worry about doing is yard work. Now back here, they even include a little bit of a lower area back here for cornhole, or if you want to use it for, you know, maybe like a putting range, or really anything you want to use it for, you could. And it's kind of that separates, that way it doesn't interfere with the pool area. Now, as we continue our way around this beautiful backyard, again, they did the turf on this side as well. You do have on both sides, you do have areas to be able to sit, you know, or lounge, or just hang out with friends and family. And really, the last thing I want to highlight with this is something that we don't see very often here in Northeast Florida. But what Toll Brothers did with this specific floor plan, with this backyard for the model, is they actually did a little bit of a step down area for your fire pit that also has the water feature with it. So it has a lot going for it in that sense. It's something that's different, that really separates you from everybody else in the area when you have something like this. Definitely not cheap, but you know, if you're gonna do it, you might as well overdo it, as we say. And this is definitely a great space, family, guests, whoever you'd want to. So that is really about it for the Julington. You know, there's a lot going on with it. So like I said, if there's any questions, drop them in the comment section below. But that is gonna wrap up model home tour of the Julington. All right, so that's gonna wrap up our model home tour of the Julington here in Newbrook with Toll Brothers. If you have any questions about this specific floor plan or any other floor plans that Toll Brothers is currently offering here in Newbrook or anywhere else in St. Johns County, in the description of this video is a link to my calendar where you can set up a time for us to meet face-to-face or through Zoom to go over any and all questions you may have on this home, this builder, this area, or really anything else to do with real estate here in Northeast Florida. You can also find my phone number and email down there as well if you'd rather call me, and I will obviously always answer. Also, thank you for staying until the end to go over the builder incentives. So for this specific community, Toll Brothers is offering different incentives for each of their sections within the community. However, they're always subject to change. So if you want to have the most up-to-date information for what their current incentives are, again, you'll want to reach out in the description of this video to me so I can get those for you for Toll Brothers. And as always, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if there's anything you had questions on while we were walking through this home, or if there's anything you liked or didn't like about this specific model, feel free to drop in the comment section below any of those questions or comments, and we will make sure to respond to any and all questions or comments you may have. And as always, make sure you stay tuned because we will be doing more model home tours just like this one moving forward. And if you ever want to see any of our other ones that we've done in the past, feel free to check out our other videos on our channel as well. And as always, like, subscribe, and ring the bell on this video so that way you don't miss any future ones like this in the future. All right, now, I'll see you guys again on the next model home tour.